Hey guys, welcome back to the Hunter Classic. Today I'm gonna say okay. Today I'm gonna do a little demonstration video on how to hunt water buffalo, where to hunt them, and what time frames to hunt. Now, of course, they spawn pretty much everywhere on the map along the river, and in the green, you find them a lot along the waterways. But for today, the best method that I found is I set up a tent up here, and it's up here by this train track bridge by the tunnels. This is where I start my session, and then I will enter the tunnel and come out right here at the bottom, which allows me to fast travel into an area where the water buffalo have already spawned and I've already moving around without spooking the area. And this whole area happens to be what I call a sleep zone. Between the hours of 9 and 10, they seem to congregate to this area. They all come in from all different areas, and they go into this area between 9 and 10, usually around 9:30, and there you can find a lot of females and males just sleeping in the woods here. So that's the ideal area that I found for hunting. After the 10 o'clock period, they start moving back out of this area. Now, you'll still find them all around during that time frame, but it's just, for me, it seems that that's the most concentrated area. It keeps me from having to just wander around from spot to spot and just kind of looking for them. Allows me to get the biggest concentration in the smallest area, find what's available, pick out a couple of large, hopefully that rare albino that I've been hunting for since they came out and released. This just seems to be the most efficient way of going about it. So I'll spawn in, I'll go to that area, hunt around for a few minutes, and then if I don't find anything worthwhile, I'll leave, close the server, come back out, and do it again. Now, this area that I'm in right now happens to also be a very good area for sandbar and rusa deer. So if you ever want to set you up a tree stand or a tower up here, it's a really good spot for them that I found. I always find a bunch of, along this river. You can set up a tree stand here and just call them in. You get quite a few. I've gotten some decent ones up here. But alright, so we'll go over here and see if anything spawns in, and hopefully we'll get lucky. So as soon as you come in, I already got a call. I see one over there. It's just a female. Got a couple of bantangs over there as well. Not interested in them. So we'll sneak around, see what's up here. Do have to be careful. I have came in here sometimes and had them right in front of me. But every session will be a little bit different. So it's a good way to spot you out some rares, see if there's anything worth keeping. Here we got a small male. 240s, nothing special. Another one up here. 185, again, nothing special. My largest so far is a 280, so that's what I'm always keeping an eye out for, is something to beat him, or preferably, like I said, that albino. Always looking for one of those. I've gotten several rare bantangs, some decent sized rusa, sandbar deer, but they're not really my preferred animals, so I don't really hunt them very often. They kind of look the same. I set up a tripod stand up here on top of the hill just to give myself a little extra view, a little extra vantage point. Anything? Nope, nothing. But yeah, so you come in, you kind of scout the area, see if there's anything great. Again, if you don't see anything right in this area, you can get lucky and go from here. And what I'll normally do is scout out around this ridge, check out into this valley. The largest one I ever got was right in here, so I always like to at least look down this valley, see if there's anything good. Also, right around in this area seems to be really good for some of the larger males. Will sleep in here, this little river. All this is something you can spend, easy 30 minutes just walking around out here, looking around, see if you find anything worth shooting. And again, if not, instead of spending the whole day, just switch out and get you a new spawn. So here we go. There's a decent one. 240. Looked better than what he was. But we'll go ahead and take him just to have it. He doesn't look like he's gonna stand still, so. I forgot to put my scope on. And since I've shot the rifle, now I would go here, pick him up, probably restart, get a fresh spawn. That way I don't have to go chasing around and looking for stuff that's been spooked already. So, I'll throw in some clips of just some animals I'll do. I'll probably sit here for about an hour, do this. Come back and forth, see what I can find. If I get anything good, great, I'll have it mounted. If not, it's just another hunting day. I've just spent an hour getting me, a few hours worth of hunting in. So we'll go here and pick him up and see what we got. High score estimate was 240, so I'm going to say he's probably around 230, maybe 220. He doesn't look too big. Usually the very large ones, the tips will almost come to will almost touch each other. Yeah, 237. He's not too bad. So, alright, we'll do I'll show you some clips around just doing some hunting today, and that way we don't have to record the entire gameplay. But if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments and we'll see what we got. Okay, so we're back at the lodge. Did pretty good today. Didn't have a whole lot. Nothing special really. Bunch of 230s. You know, nothing that really caught my attention. So didn't get anything new for the lodge today. But I'll go in and I'll show you what I've gotten in the past using this method. Alright, so I got a couple. You know, this is one of my newest lodges, the Tropical Lodge. You know, some piebald goats, piebald mule deer. I did get both of these mule deer in the same hunt, same herd. It was a super rare, I guess you'd call it. Both of them being in the same group up on Timber Gold. But a bunch of albinos, werewolf. The glitched Bantane, I call it, has, if you notice on the description up here, it has a error on the hunt texture 26 is the name of it. It's actually considered a dark on the wiki, if you ever look those up. And you got a couple of melanistics, and then this is the biggest one I've ever gotten, which was the 280 water buffalo back last year when they first came out. But yeah, this is just my little lodge for this map. I think I've gotten another one in one of my other lodges. I'll go and check. Yeah. And this is the other large one that I've gotten. Piebald whitetail. He's a 237. I don't remember why I had him mounted. Might have been one of the first ones I've got when they first came out. But yeah, so a lot of non-typicals, a lot of rares. Just using basically the same type of method. Just go in, get to a hot spot. I'll be making some more videos if you guys want to show off some of the hot spots that I found where you can get a large group of animals fairly quickly, and then, you know, rinse and repeat. That way you don't have to spend 7 or 8 hours, you know, walking around in the woods trying to hunt. You can just go in for 30-40 minutes, and if you don't find anything good, reset and get a new session. I guess while we're at it, we'll show all 3 of the lodges. My Christmas lodge, I try to put as many albinos in here as I can. Yeah, a little bit of everything. Melanistic coyote, melanistic pheasant, a lot of the albino does, some reindeer from last year, or from 2017 actually, yeah. Yeah, it's 2017. Believe. Yeah, this one is the #1 on the leaderboard for whitetail ptarmigans. Been holding that place for a while now. Hopefully nobody kick me off of it. But so yeah, this is just my little lodge. But so if you guys have any questions about, you know, water buffalo, or where to find them, when to find them, you know, what good guns to use on them, just let me know. I'm pretty experienced with the water buffalo. I've done them for a while. I've used just about every gun on them. So feel free to leave a comment, you know, anything you might want to know. And happy hunting, guys.